assist with him.
All right, Coach, we'll start with an opening statement from you.
It's nice to be, I think, finishing up exams and being able to kind of start this break period. It's good to get out there and play again. Our biggest challenge to our team, I think, was just trying to do the things well we needed to do well. We're trying to look forward to our conference, and I think we've got, we knew there was going to be 3 more games to get us ready, but I thought we did some really good things today. I thought we came out with good energy. We had some goals and things like that we wanted to accomplish. First half, we shot tremendously well and defended. We didn't put them on the line one time in the first half. I thought that was a great defensive point. But again, kind of getting out there and playing, that's what's really important right now. But, definitely happy with our effort.
Marlon, first point, I guess I want to ask is how do you keep your energy and focus and intensity up when you're playing in the game like that?
I mean, honestly, I think that's one of the qualities of a good and mature team, that you treat every game the same. No matter who's on the other side of the floor, we got to focus on us. And like Coach is saying, really taking each opportunity we have to get us ready for conference play and for where we want to go.
Nigel, we've been waiting on a game like this on the board for you for a little while. How's it feel, first of all, to get 13 rebounds? And how does it help your confidence or anything in any way? Just your ability to rebound and confidence play.
Yes, it feels great. Honestly, didn't know it was gonna be that much, but it feels great getting support from my team and just being out there to produce for them.
When you talk about your rebounding, what have you been doing better as a rebounder?
Making contact. There have been some plays where I just don't make contact. I stare at the ball, so that's a big emphasis on what we got to do.
Okay. Coach, what do you know about Tennessee Tech, and talk about the challenge that they've been presenting?
Well, going into this tournament, obviously we split up the scouts, so my focus has been on our team in this game. Our assistant coaches have them scouted. I mean, they were a really good team last year. I think they beat SMU in the NIT. That says a lot to us. I think they're very well coached. I've known the coach for years there. I think they're good. They had a day off today and watched us. And, I don't know if that's an advantage or a disadvantage. I'm not sure. But, it's definitely a different experience. But, I think they're a really big test. We talked about our last big test before we start conference play, and that's it. And, we knew going into this tournament that between VCU and Tennessee Tech, those were 2 good teams that could challenge us. So, we've got to come out and play and be focused. I think we saw some really good things today. Talk about Anijah, I think she's playing with a lot more energy than I've seen her play in the past. I think she's really aggressive. I think she's in great shape, and she's really commanding the ball a lot. And I think that's, you want to see things like that in the non-conference season because, we're going to need a lot of that in conference play.
It looks like Kyron is coming along.
Yeah, I mean, Kyron was our leading scorer for a few games. I mean, it started the season. Kyron's she's a player. I mean, I think she's one of those people that can just create some things that you just don't. I don't know if anybody else on the team could create, especially defensively. Finished inside, finished with contact. She does a great job with that. So, I like the way this team's shaping up. I think we've got just so many things ahead that we can improve on. But if you told me that you can lose as much as we lost off the roster as far as percentage wise and still be our offense be this good and us playing this well, I would be really happy to take it. So I'm really excited.
You mentioned some things to clean up. What would you like, first and foremost, what are at the top of the list of things you like?
Well, I mean, I think it's just a matter of, we came out at halftime and I thought we got really sloppy, just coming out and keeping that focus. We went in the locker room really, on fire, came out, made a couple turnovers right away, probably forced some things that weren't there. I think you got to take those out. If you're playing, again, our first 2 games, you're playing South Florida and you're playing Houston, you can't make those mistakes. So, part of those is part of it. I think that we've gotten so much better at being able to flow from things. We talked about that today, of being able to go from an inbounds play to an offense to flow, to find people. I think we've gotten so much better than that. And, so I think it's twofold. We're getting better. I think there's some things that just the 40-minute factor, we've got to make sure we're there for 40 minutes if we're going to beat some really good teams.
somebody told me that Marta led the team with 16 points. I wouldn't believe it, but so many people played and contributed.
Right. I think everybody scored, right? Everybody scored tonight. Yeah. Everybody scored tonight. You know, I think another thing is, you know, when you play 11 deep, you usually have a lot of turnovers. I think 13 is really good for playing that many. You know, we did some good things there. I think, you know, we haven't been a team that's gotten a lot of steals. I thought we were pretty aggressive on defense today, 17 steals. But that was, you know, we really encouraged our team to be able to, you know, if you've got a weaker ball handler or if you've got somebody that you can go off and help somebody else, to really do that and be an aggressive defender. We've worked a lot on defense over this break, and I think probably to their dismay. But I definitely think that's an area that if we can show improvement on, we're going to be in good shape.
This game was more about fine-tuning.
Yeah, I really think it was. And, you know, this tournament is one of my favorite things we've done here. You know, it's probably my second year we started this, and you bring teams from all over to be able to play, and you get to stay at home, and the families are here and all that. And I think it's really great to do this right before you start conference play, because, you know, you're kind of in this focus of these two games, and hopefully that's going to help us. We haven't had it in 2 years, so this is the first time we've had it since 2019. So good to have it back.
Marta, I just want to get your thoughts on, you know, Coach mentioned how well the team shot in the first half. Just kind of what you saw in the flow of the offense that contributed to that.
Yeah, definitely. We really were getting good looks. I think part of the reason for that is, you know, a lot of almost like everyone on the team really has like both the game, like they can drive, they can shoot from outside. So we're really dangerous when we spread the floor and when we drive. And Coach always talks about draw, drive, and dish. And we're really finding good looks. People are open on the perimeter, and we got some really good shooters. And you know, it's always nice when they fall in.
No, I mean, again, I think we're good when we run, and I thought that's how we started the game. So we really start out, and, you know, it's, you know, for Marta being, you know, what, top 10 or top 5 in three-point shooting, I mean, it's hard to go and guard her tight. I mean, Irina, they went out and guarded our guards, and Irina scored one-on-one inside, and that really helped because they had to come help on her. So, you know, it's been a good combination of having the scores and having different people could do different things.
Looks like you're getting used to people closing in on you, closing out on you. You started
With the
there.
fakes. Yeah, I've been working
no
on
travel.
those. Huh?
And no travel.
No travel.
We've been working on that all summer.
Yeah, we did. I really did work on that a lot, and I mean that's I think one of the things it's gonna be important for me moving forward. But kind of making the right read when I'm really open and when I'm supposed to take it and when to shot fake. So.
What do you like about the way this team is playing, and how would you describe its progress?
I mean, I think we really are clicking better and better with each other, and just the looks, for example. I mean, I was talking to Rachel the other day. It's funny because I see when she sees me in transition. So it's really like we're making better and better connections on the floor each day, and it's really helping us, you know, be efficient on the floor.
Coach, to sum it up, what do you feel you guys fine-tuned in this game? You may have said it earlier.
You know, I think defensively. I mean, I think that, you know, really being aggressive and you know, getting steals and converting those steals. That's not something we've done. I think defensively we were better and pretty focused there. We kind of switched it up a little bit, and I think that's something that you know, we've gotten better. I think we got something out of it tonight. And you know, again, you got Anijah in there getting those rebounds and starting a break and things like that. I think those are really things we're going to need. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Good game.